From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Giants and the New York Mets. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Welcome to Giants baseball. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I don't think it's any secret, and I'm not trying to be funny, but they need Buster Posey to bust out in this game. He really had trouble at the plate last game, going 0 for 5 in a disappointing effort. Just needs to get out there and square one up early. We'll forget all about it.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
Joe Panic is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
But they are in for a tough test here this afternoon as they are facing one of the best pitchers around. But the way they've been playing lately, I don't think they're going to be too fazed by it.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Line to the right side, and a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brandon Belt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot towards second. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Buster Posey steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Boyd onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That's a disappointing at-bat there with runners in scoring position. Even early on, you've got to be able to cash in when the opportunity presents itself, because you never know how many more you're going to get.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes on the move. And the run is in to score from third. Throw into second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Jarrett Parker is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
This is line to left, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
So far here in this first inning, he hasn't shown a real good command for the strike zone just yet, and this hit by pitch here is just going to make things worse.
Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants out in front here, 3-0. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging a hot stick. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Number 13 will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty. In his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, a guy to watch, Mike Trout. You know, we always get enamored with his offensive capabilities, but defensively, he's just as enjoyable to watch. You see him make those highlight reel plays, going over the wall. We'll see if he does something here in this one.
Hunter Pence stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gillespie moving to his right. No problem here, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. That misses, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Batting third.
Boyd takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Still 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire's letting that thing go.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Number 84 will get his first opportunity now.
San Francisco. Right fielder, number 84.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Number 13 digs in here for his first appearance.
13.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting,
Joe Panic will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
And he put a pretty good swing on a breaking ball, so we'll see if they attack him any differently right here.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Muno takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang. Michael Conforto strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Michael Conforto.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Panic's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate
Second
now,
baseman.
Danny Muno. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to the right. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8. Third baseman.
David Wright gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets go back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Back alongside Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Drilled to the right side. Ah, way to get dirty. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
The catcher, number 28.
1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Line toward the alley and left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
The batter, center fielder.
Mike Trout will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
From the stretch. Hit in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Jarrett Parker. He singled his last time up.
Jarrett Parker.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Conforto ranging back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here comes Posey. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop from the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Here's Connor Gillespie as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Leading off the inning, Noah Syndergaard. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Hunter Pence will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Marwin Gonzalez will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Into the seats, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Brandon Crawford is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Conforto going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room. About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Swung on and popped high in the air out toward short right field. Muno backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting,
Number 13 digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cespedes waits on it. 2 down.
now batting,
Joe Panic will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Boyd is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Too high. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and it might be interesting to see if he digs in maybe a couple inches further back this time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that. Brandon Belt will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 28.
Buster Posey will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And here's a ball hit in the air. Muno is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. They're down on 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Michael Conforto will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
In for strike 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Now batting.
Now batting, Danny Muno, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
And that's over, 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Panic is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman,
David
6.
Wright is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parker has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. Henry Mejia will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58.
Jarrett Parker will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Jarrett Parker.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
But he is ready. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eaten them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Brandon Crawford will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Pence is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, you accomplished two things on that last swing. Number one, obviously you drive in that run with the sacrifice fly. But because that ball was hit so deep, it allows the second runner to move up another 90 feet as well.
To short, hit hard. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
First offering on its way. Number 13 started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Cespedes going back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of... Lucas Duda is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Lucas Duda.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. To 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Marwin Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1. Antonio Bastardo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. In the air to right center. Cespedes moves over. 1 away. Brandon Belt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Buster Posey will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Down the third baseline. Wright has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Mike Trout will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
And that's where you're going to have to be with that fastball. Like a lot of power guys, this guy is a pull hitter. So he has a lot of trouble getting out in front of that hard stuff. Kind of comes around that pitch when it's up and away like that.
Smoke toward third. Oh, look at Wright to first. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More baseball on the show right after this. Boyd will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. But this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
1-1 pitch is a splitter called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Chris Heston will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Chris Heston.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still 8-0. Hansel Robles will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Robles.
At the plate, Jarrett Parker. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Here's Connor Gillespie. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is Cespedes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Stepping in now, number 84. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Heston.
Chris Heston will stand in now, as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And taken in out there for the first out.
All you can hope for with your pitcher at the plate is that he has a chance to make a productive out. And he definitely did that right here as he moves both guys up 90 feet with just one away.
Logan Verrett will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. He waits. Now the pitch. Panic a bit out in front here, as this will be fouled down the right side and out of play. Hit hard to the right side.
Nope, that's foul.
Foul. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hard hit ball to second. Muno fields it cleanly. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And with two guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up one RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with two away.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Pence. Gone! A two-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a two-run shot.
Buster Posey will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Andrew Susac will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Francisco, number 34, Andrew Susac.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gonzalez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Andrew Susac will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Andrew Susac.
Michael Conforto will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
0-1 count and the pitch. Ball one. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Danny Muno will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
I got to count 2-2.
And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here's the 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a third. Standing in, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
And the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Hot shot toward third. But there to spear this one is right. Looked like self-defense that time. One away.
Jarrett Parker.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jarrett Parker. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Darno gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Parker is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Connor Gillespie will stand in again as we take it back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Ahmad Rosario will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Number 49 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8,
Hunter Pence will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop,
Marwin Gonzalez will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, number
Boyd
22.
will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit because he's looking a little hot out there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Alex Torres will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Alex Torres.
Comes set, now the pitch. Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And that misses. 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.